Journey to the edge of the solar system. What lies beyond Pluto? When we look up at the night sky, we see only a tiny fraction of our cosmic neighborhood. For centuries, humanity believed that the edge of our solar system was marked by the last visible planet. For a long time, that planet was Saturn, then Uranus, then Neptune. And finally, in 1930, Pluto was discovered and it became the new frontier, the mysterious icy world at the edge of everything we knew. But what if I told you that Pluto is not the end? That beyond Pluto lies a vast, mysterious realm filled with strange objects, cosmic phenomena, and secrets that challenge our understanding of the universe. Today we embark on a journey to the edge of the solar system and beyond. What lies past Pluto? Let's find out. The solar system's outer limits. To understand what lies beyond Pluto, we first need to understand the structure of our solar system. The solar system is not just the sun and the 8 planets, it's a vast, complex system, stretching billions of kilometers into space. After the 4 rocky planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, come the gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, then the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. These 8 planets orbit the sun in relatively flat, circular paths, forming what we call the planetary region of the solar system. But beyond Neptune, the solar system doesn't just end. Instead, it transitions into a new, mysterious region, the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt, Pluto's neighborhood. The Kuiper Belt is a vast donut-shaped region of icy bodies stretching from about 30 to 55 astronomical units, AU, from the Sun. 1 AU is the distance from the Earth to the Sun, about 150 million kilometers. Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, is actually one of the largest objects in the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is home to thousands of icy worlds called Kuiper Belt objects, KBOs. These objects are remnants from the early solar system, frozen leftovers from the time when the planets were forming. Some are as small as a mountain, while others, like Pluto, are large enough to be considered dwarf planets. Other famous Kuiper Belt objects include Eris, which is even more massive than Pluto, Haumea, with its strange elongated shape, and Makemake. These distant worlds are cold, dark, and mysterious, orbiting the sun in the frozen twilight at the edge of our solar system. The dwarf planets, Pluto's reclassification as a dwarf planet in 2006 was controversial, but it opened our eyes to the diversity of objects in the outer solar system. Dwarf planets are worlds that are massive enough to be rounded by their own gravity, but not massive enough to clear their orbits of other debris. In addition to Pluto, the International Astronomical Union recognizes several other dwarf planets in the Kuiper Belt, including Eris, Haumea, and Makemake. There are likely hundreds or even thousands of other dwarf planets waiting to be discovered in this distant region. These worlds are incredibly diverse. Some have thin atmospheres that freeze and fall to the surface as snow. Others have moons of their own. Pluto, for example, has 5 known moons, the largest of which, Charon, is so big that Pluto and Charon actually orbit each other like a double planet, the scattered disk and detached objects. Beyond the main Kuiper Belt lies an even more mysterious region, the scattered disk. Here, objects have been flung into highly elliptical orbits by the gravitational influence of Neptune. These scattered disk objects can travel hundreds of astronomical units from the Sun, spending most of their time in the deep freeze of interstellar space. One of the most famous scattered disk objects is Eris, which at times is even farther from the Sun than Pluto. There are also detached objects like Sedna, whose orbits take them so far from the Sun that they are barely influenced by the known planets at all. Sedna's orbit, for example, takes it as far as 900 AU from the Sun, 30 times farther than Neptune. These distant objects are some of the most mysterious in the solar system. Their orbits suggest that something massive, perhaps an undiscovered planet sometimes called Planet 9, may be lurking in the darkness, shaping their paths, the edge of the solar system, the heliopause. As we travel farther from the sun, we eventually reach the edge of the solar system's influence. This boundary is called the heliopause. The heliopause is where the solar wind, a stream of charged particles from the sun, meets the interstellar medium, the thin gas and dust that fills the space between stars. The heliopause is not a solid wall, but a shifting, invisible boundary. It marks the point where the sun's influence ends and the realm of the stars begins. The only spacecraft to ever cross the heliopause are Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, which have now entered interstellar space. But even beyond the heliopause, the story of our solar system is not over. There are still more mysteries to explore. Regions so distant and so cold that sunlight is just a faint memory. In the next part of our journey, we'll venture even farther into the Oort cloud, the realm of comets and the true edge of the sun's domain. What secrets lie in the darkness beyond the planets? And could there be other worlds or even life waiting to be discovered? Join us as we continue our journey to the edge of the solar system and beyond.